What's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day. My name's Kevin, back again with the Six Streets YouTube channel. If you guys haven't subscribed, well, if you like what you're seeing here, you like Supras, you like imports, you like cars in general, we're going to be doing a lot of car stuff. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, so let's get to this video. So this video is just going to be a quick update on what's been going on with the Toyota Supra. It's been a pretty unfortunate thing, and sorry, it's absolutely disgusting. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Yeah, it definitely picks it up. It's absolutely disgusting because it's been sitting here for a while, actually. It's been a long time since we shot the intro video. But if you guys saw that intro video to the car, slash build overview review type thing, you guys will remember when I said things kind of didn't really go right when we were shooting rollers, right? Let me just say that. And then during the ride along, you might remember that Edison and I started talking about things that go wrong when you add power to a car. One of them being blown clutches.
Because when you start making more power, as you old guys know, you start breaking things down like mine's is.
Facts.
Blow clutches, something goes on, always.
Here's part 2 of this. So when you add both together, shooting rollers, blown clutches, you can kind of figure out what happened. I absolutely destroyed my clutch while shooting rollers for that video. That's the bad news of the whole thing, but don't worry, I got it taken care of. I'll show you guys the parts in a second. But first, let me show you guys what changed actually with this car right after we shot that video. That being the window tints. You might remember the car had a bit of a fishbowl look when we first shot that video. But now we actually have a 70% on the front that actually keeps the interior very cool, and a 25% which lets in enough light that you can still see the interior at a show, still be comfortable in traffic, you know, not a lot of light hitting you, not a lot of heat coming in the car, but it looks good. It's pretty legal. The legal limit in Florida is 28, but by 3%, I'm not really going to get tagged for that. I don't think so. The window tint on the front is also barely noticeable. I really doubt I would get tagged for that. And honestly, it kind of bothers me when I'm at shows and I can't see inside the interior of a car. So for those of you guys saying, Kev, you went too light, I understand your point. I understand that. I got a weird thing that I gotta be able to see the inside of a car at the show. So I would kind of like my interior visible even if I don't have too much done to it. So that's kind of part of the reason why I did it. Aside from the fact that I'm probably not gonna get tagged for having that, and I shouldn't really get any tickets with that, even if it is like 3% under the limit. As far as the blown clutch, I'll show you guys a picture of what happened right now. It seems like it actually broke the pressure plate, and who knows, maybe the clutch possibly got fused to the flywheel. I don't really know what happened. No one has opened it up yet. But I did order all the parts. One of them being a South Bend clutch, and to make the car even better upon return, Marlin Crawler rebuild kit. That's right, we're getting the transmission built for big power, and the clutch is actually going to hold a lot more than what this ACT6 puck could. And so the car is going to be coming back better, but I make stupid mistakes, so you don't have to. So let me explain you what went wrong when we were shooting the rollers and in my overall ownership of this car. What happened that the clutch blew? Let's just start with, to just get this out of the way, let's just say I didn't really know how to drive stick when I first bought the car. Now that that's out of the way, improper braking. It pretty much had no braking. I don't know why, because I bought a used car. I just kind of felt I could assume that I didn't really have to worry about a break-in, and also I hadn't owned a stick car before, so it never even crossed my mind that the clutch needed a break-in. It really didn't, I'll be honest. So improper braking, pretty much everything that South Bend says you should do to break in a clutch, let's say, for example. I'm assuming the process is similar for the ACT. Being, you know, downshifting, 350 to 400 miles of stop and go driving. ACT is actually 500 to 1,000 miles of stop and go driving for braking period. All that stuff that they tell you to do, I did not do, and we just sent it to Harry to get tuned. And later on, when I got the car back from the body shop, we added even more horsepower. So yeah, you can kind of see what happened. My fault, definitely won't ever be doing that again, but you know, you live and you learn. To make the best of the situation, the parts coming in for the car are really badass, well, that have come in. I'll cut to those clips so you see all the stuff I ordered. Alright guys, so here are the upgrades we've been talking about. The South Bend clutch and the rebuild kit. I'm gonna unbox these right now. I actually had to open South Bend earlier off camera, but I will show you the contents of what is in the box so you guys know what you're getting for your money when you order a South Bend clutch. And we'll start with the Marlin Crawler stuff that actually just came in today. So let me get to that right now. That's peeled off pretty easy. Alright guys, so this is what you get when you order the Drift Motion rebuild kit. They actually give you their own shift forks, by the way. Let me say that before I open this up. So they give you pretty much all the major bearings, synchros, retainers, everything you would need to rebuild the trans. And they give you some upgraded Marlin Crawler parts. They give you billet shift forks. Although I got Marlin Crawler shift forks simply because they ran out of the Drift Motion ones. They give you a Kamali thrust washer, a bunch of other stuff with this kit. One thing to note though, when you're thinking about rebuilding your R154, you are not going to be getting a set of gears with this. This is solely just what you get to do the rebuild around the gears. Pretty much everything but the gears is being refinished with this. Not refinished, but rebuilt. So you get a lot of really good stuff here for the tranny. And this kit supposedly is meant to hold about 800 wheel horsepower. Some people have actually pushed them to about 900. So yeah, this should make the car stout for a very, very long time. So now for the more important part of this video, being the South Bend clutch, since my clutch is actually what went out. I was not having transmission problems before, I just wanted to beef it up. I already opened it up, but just gonna show you guys what you get in the box here. They give you a decal. I actually have the warranty and instructions out of this, but they give you 2 papers of that. And obviously they give you the pressure plate. The disc is underneath there. Let me turn on my brightness a little bit. They give you the pressure plate, you get your clutch alignment tool, pilot bearing, release bearing, or throwout bearing, whatever you want to call it. And, well, let me show you the disc underneath. It's actually a 4-puck, not a 6-puck. 4-puck design is something that at least I haven't seen too much of. South Bend is the only company I have ever seen provide a 4-puck clutch. Before I get this out, actually this clutch should be rated for about 600 foot-pounds of torque according to the website. But actually Tomas, aka TD Performance, I'll put his Instagram down here. He actually recommended this clutch when I told him my goal was about 700 to 800 wheel horsepower at the end of the build. He actually told me the twin disc was a little bit overkill. So this should do for a while. And this should also help keep the car pretty stout for a long time, along with the Marlin Crawler kit underneath there. And well, honestly, after this, it's just a couple of things here and there left. So here's a look at the pressure plate right here. Let me get this out and put this over there so I can show you guys the disc. So here's a 4-puck disc you get. Yes, it is sprung, so it should be relatively street friendly. Although I know the on-off engagement of puck clutches isn't really the best thing. This should do for a while. It saved me a lot of money over going twin disc, and hopefully it should be good enough to hold for my goal for a long time. Or if not, at least holding in the 5 to 600s for a while, I'd be happy with that. And if it goes out later, well, I'll just replace it. But this thing should hopefully maybe hold up to my goal of around 700. Well, I'm so happy to say the car is going to be coming back better than ever once again. And really then all I would have to do to have a fully upgraded drivetrain is do a one-piece drive shaft, thinking maybe aluminum, and then maybe a built differential that might come in the future. I don't know actually. So now that I mentioned that, the car is actually going to be going to my guy Tomas, aka TD Performance. I'll put his Instagram down here so you guys can follow him. And well, those of you who got R154s that need to be rebuilt, definitely recommend you taking your stuff to him. He's going to be working on the car. I'm not really going to be able to film that. The car will be gone for I don't really know how long. I might also have to order a flywheel depending on how bad any scoring was on it. South Bend also says you need a flywheel that's cut to a certain spec and SFI approved, and well, not cut but resurfaced, my bad. So you know, I might have to get a flywheel, so it might stay there for a little longer, but it should be a couple weeks and then we are back on the road doing a lot of badass stuff with this car. So I can't wait till the car is back, and I'll definitely be making a lot more videos once the car is back on the road. So for those of you guys who made it to the end, thank you so much for watching and supporting the channel. Those of you who haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, like the video, press the notification bell. We'll have a lot more car stuff on the way, being on this car, any other cars, events, you name it. This car might even... Actually, I'm not even going to say it. This car is going to be doing some really, really cool stuff when it comes back. There are some other modifications too on the way that I'm really excited for. We're gonna keep those on the low though. But yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, visit our website for merch. We've actually got a lot more merch on the way. We got some stuff being designed really soon, a lot sooner than you guys might be thinking. So I'm really excited for that. And well, yeah, hope you guys stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Everybody get smoked, dummy. Everybody get smoked, dummy. Yeah. Look, I'm aiming straight for the jugular, fuck it up. Everybody finna talk what they want. Know that they stating the formula for me, but I talk a lot when I gotta be blunt. Ain't talking fast when I send it text out. Check the connection and leave the rest out. Speaking into this shit, got the best now. So I'm a Medulla, you talk with the shooters, clap with the shooters. I feel like I'm doing y'all talking about me, but never gonna do what you bitches don't